Hello and welcome to today's Trials vs Guide. Today we'll be giving you some information for the Hoenn region in Pokémmo that you might want to help you in your own Nuzlocke journey, hopefully preventing any surprises hindering your path to becoming the champion. First off, we're going to look at what encounters you can get before Roxanne, your first gym challenge. Please note, your level cap in-game prior to the gym is set to 20. You can get up to 7 encounters before your first badge, starting at Route 101. Here in Route 101, there are 3 possible Pokemon you can run into. The Bug-type Pokemon Wurmple, the Normal-type Pokemon Zigzagoon, or the Dark-type Pokemon Poochyena. Zigzagoon can have the useful ability Pick Up, giving you a good chance to get some early items to help your progression. Poochyena has a useful ability too, as it can be found with Intimidate. Intimidate lowers the opposition's attack by a stage, and for this reason Intimidate is a very useful ability to have for a Nuzlocke. Moving up to Route 102, you can find a lot more variety. Wurmple, Zigzagoon and Poochyena can be found along this route once again, but the Bug Water-type Pokemon Surskit, the Grass and Water-type Lotad, and the Grass-type Seedot can be found too. And if you're lucky like I was, you could get a rare Ralts encounter. The standout on 102 here could be the routes with Synchronize, reflecting back most status effects to your opponent. Route 103 introduces the chance to find the Water and Flying type Wingull alongside Zigzagoon and Poochyena. Wingull is a lovely defensive Pokemon, and if you're lucky to find one with a Hydrate ability, it will evolve into a Drizzle Pelipper, bringing rain onto the field, which can come in very handy in later gyms. Drizzle also gives good synergy if you manage to catch a Lotad or a Surskit. Heading further west, you'll reach Route 104. Wingull, Wurmple, Zigzagoon and Poochyena can be seen running in the long grass, possibly ready to join your party. You could also have the Flying type Taillow join, or the rarer encounter of the Water type Emeral. Both Emeral and Taillow can come with very powerful abilities. Taillow can get Guts, meaning that when it's affected by a status condition, its attack stat skyrockets. Emeral could have Thick Fat, halving the damage of Ice and Fire moves. This means on top of its water typing, Emeral will only take 1/4 damage, which is very useful for some of the later encounters. You could also get Huge Power, doubling Emerald's attack stat, turning it into an insane powerhouse. Petalburg Woods are next. With bugs all over the trees, you could run into Wurmple or either of its 2 evolutions, Silcoon or Cascoon. The normal type Slackoth could be encountered along with the grass type Shroomish for the first time here. And if you missed out on Route 104, you have another chance for a Taillow. You could also run into either Zigzagoon or Poochyena depending if it is currently daytime or nighttime. Slackoth is an interesting one to get here. Truant can be a problem, but if you put the work in, this Pokemon can be incredibly useful if you know what you're doing. Finally, we have Route 116. A nice, unique route with many new Pokemon and also Taillow. You have the chance to run into the normal type Pokemon Skitty and Whismur here, or if you're incredibly lucky, an Eevee. We've not seen one yet, however. Nincada the ground bug is also available from here. If caught, you could evolve Nincada into a Ninjask and a Shedinja, giving you 2 Pokemon from 1 encounter. Efficient. The powerful Psychic type Abra could also be yours, if you're able to encounter and catch it before it ports away. This is also another route where the day-night cycle will decide if you could encounter a Zigzagoon or a Poochyena. I will make quick mention of Rustborough Cave. You could go in and encounter a Whismur, but if you save the encounter for later with Rock Smash, you could guarantee yourself a Geodude encounter. Now for the trainer battles. We are only listing the trainers you have to fight for progression, and any that might give the unsuspecting traveller a bit of trouble. Your first battle will be with your rival, who will only have a single Pokemon, the opposite type starter to yours. It will be level 5 and only uses its standard normal type move. This is pretty much a gimme win if you level up once or twice beforehand. Another quick forced battle is the youngster as you enter Route 102. He has a Zigzagoon and is a bit of a pushover. Another battle where you don't need to fuss is good in my book though. Deep within Petalburg Woods, you will be defending a Devon employee by fighting back a Team Aqua Grunt. His level 9 Poochyena should not be a problem for you here, but just make sure you've got your team ready to go. Now, on the other side of the woods is a Rich Boy and his level 9 Zigzagoon. This battle can be avoided, but if he spots you it can get a little dicey. His Trash Panda has a move spread of both Shockwave and Water Pulse, which can hit for some super effective damage. He also uses Thief, which can steal any berries or items you may have been relying on, and its Covert move will be bolstered by 50% by a held normal gem. Fortunately for us, Zigzagoon's weak stats won't allow it to deal too much damage. You should just be a bit wary heading in. The money you get for bullying this rich kid is more than worth the trouble in my opinion though. Crossing the bridge into Rustborough is the final forced fight before the gym. A double battle versus the twins with their C-Dot and Lotad pairing. All of their attacks are of a very low base power, so you can tank past them without much difficulty. Plus, as it's a double battle, it's a nice chance to get some XP into a weaker Pokemon perhaps. The climax of this area is your battle for the Stone Badge with Roxanne. This Rock-type gym leader has 3 Pokemon, and in Pokemon MMO, these can go out in any order, so be prepared for anything. Her Rock and Ground-type Geodude is level 12 with the Sturdy ability. This means you cannot take it out in one hit, guaranteeing it can get at least one attack off. However, moves like Double Kick that hit multiple times can bypass this ability. Geodude has Magnitude, Tackle, and like all other Pokemon in the gym, Rock Tomb. You should watch out for Rock Tomb because every time it hits it will reduce your speed by 1 stage. Roxanne's Aron is a Steel Rock type which also has Sturdy and again at level 12. Along with Rock Tomb, this Aron can use Metal Claw and Headbutt. Metal Claw has a chance to raise Aron's attack by 50% and Headbutt can flinch your turn away. Her ace and strongest Pokemon at level 15 is the Rock type Nosepass. Her Nosepass holds an Oran Berry, healing it back up 10 HP when it drops below 1/3 HP. Nosepass will be seen using Rock Tomb and the fighting type move Rock Smash, which has the chance to lower the target's defense. Before reaching her, you have several opportunities to get Pokemon which are super effective against her Mons. You can also use moves to lower their stats to make your fight even easier. And all 3 of the starters can be used to sweep this gym if you train up to level 20 beforehand. Just make sure you evolve Torchic into Combusken to give them access to Double Kick if you pick that mon. Anyway, that's all for part 1. Happy Nuzlocking.